welcome back to another YouTube video. It's me Habiba and today we're going to be making a waistcoat. I think it's going to turn out pretty cool, so let's just get into it. So far I have already started this project and I created my pattern using a tutorial I found on YouTube. I will link it down below. It is by Jess Dang and it's a really simple pattern drafting tutorial which literally anyone can follow. Her size was a little bit smaller than mine, so I changed up the measurements, and I also made the waistcoat a little bit shorter because I'm very petite. Let me show you guys the master pattern and the final pattern that I came up with using Jess's tutorial. So here we have the master pattern. It is super untidy, but I basically made the front and back pattern on this same master pattern, and then I traced it and created separate patterns with seam allowance. But yeah, let me show you guys the final patterns I came up with. Okay, so here is the front pattern. It is in two parts. So this is the side where the armhole comes, and then this is the front, and then here we have the back. So yesterday I basically made the pattern, cut out the fabric, and I'll insert some clips of me doing that. So guys, here I have all the pattern pieces cut out. So these are the two back pattern pieces and I've cut out 4 of each, and this will account for the lining as well as the actual back. And then for the main fabric, which is only going to be in front because I literally only had half a meter, I have cut out 2 and 2. And then I have lining in that same red fabric that is going at the back. So here we have the front panel all sewed up, and I absolutely love this fabric that I used. This is actually some scrap fabric that I found in one of my mother's closets where she keeps all of her fabrics basically, but this was literally the tiniest little scrap, and she actually got this fabric from London many years ago when I was a kid, and she made like a kurta out of it. So she had this little piece left because she loved the fabric so much, and I was like, you know what, I have to make something out of this. And since I had really little fabric, I am only doing the front in this floral fabric and the back is going to be red. So these are the two front pieces, and then I also cut out these same front pieces in this red fabric that I had lying around, and this is basically going to be the lining. We basically have the front done. As for the back, we are going to be using that same red fabric that I'm using for the lining. So I have all of those cut out, so I cut out 4 each. So the back is still pending, but I want to kind of complete the front, so I want to do a pocket here just like the original that I saw on Jess's video, and I do have some scrap fabric left, so I think I'll have enough fabric for that. So let's do that first, and I will meet you guys back here once I'm done. Okay, so now I have cut out 2 pieces for each pocket, and I am just going to start attaching these pieces on. So this one will be folded in half, and I'm just gonna mark where I'm gonna sew. So here is what I have done, and I am literally gonna just place this. It's marked the same way as the line that we marked out, and we're just gonna sew here. So now I have sewed this on. I'm gonna take the smaller piece and sew that on inside here. So guys, here we have it, two beautiful front pockets. But this was my first one, which is a little scruffy, and then this is my second one, which I think is a lot neater. So now that the front pieces are complete, I'm gonna start working on the back and basically sew here, here, and here. And here we have the completed back, and I'm gonna do the same to the lining. Basically, I wasn't gonna do this initially, and I have sewed up the back panel, but I want to add in a cute detail at the back, so I'm gonna add a fastening. And the reason why I want to do this is because I have a bit of this fabric still left over, so I thought I can make the fastening in this fabric, and that's just gonna tie up the whole waistcoat and make it look really cute and vintage. Now I'm basically gonna start working on the fastening, and it's really simple. I've just cut out these rectangles, and I'm gonna sew them together on top of each other and just attach them in the back. So I will have to open up the back a bit to attach these, but I mean, I think it's worth it. So let's do that now. So these are the pieces I've cut out, and there's two pieces each, so I'm going to sew like 3 sides of them up, and then I'll just turn them inside out. So here we have the pieces all sewed up, and now I'm just going to turn them inside out. Now I'm just gonna unpick this bit where I want to add the back. So here we have the back done, and I think it looks super cute. I will add a button here, so it's gonna look like this, but I love it so far. I also pinned together this front and back to see how it looks, and it looks really cute. Okay guys, so I am back. It is day 2 of making the waistcoat, and now basically I just have to assemble all the pieces together and attach the lining to the main fabric, and I'm gonna be done. So let's do that. Now it's time to sew the lining onto the main fabric, and so I've basically placed them right sides together, and they're going to be connected through the sleeves, on the neckline, the other sleeve, and then the front, right up until we have this dart stitch.